First impressions matter, whether you're meeting someone new, networking, or just answering the classic question, so tell me about yourself. How you introduce yourself can shape the entire conversation. In this episode of Earworm English, we'll show you how to craft an introduction that's engaging, authentic, and unforgettable. From storytelling tricks to body language hacks, we'll help you turn introductions into opportunities for real connections. But before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. How do you introduce yourself? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, let's get started.
All right, everybody. You ever get that total brain freeze when someone asks you to talk about yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Happens to the best of us, I think.
So we are diving deep into this guide I found.
Yeah.
It's all about nailing those self-introductions, turning those awkward moments into a chance to really shine.
Nice.
Yeah, no more stammering or drawing a blank, just you making an awesome first impression.
Love it.
So let's just get right to it.
Sound good.
What do you think, why are first impressions so important?
Well, the way I see it, they're kind of like your personal highlight reel,
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It's not just about listing off facts about yourself. It's more about making a genuine connection, leaving a real impact on the person you're talking to.
Right. And that can be for anything, really. A job interview, you're at a networking event, even just meeting someone new at, a party.
All the time.
Yeah, your intro really does set the stage.
For sure.
So this guide, it breaks it all down into 4 steps. The first one is start strong. And they use this example. It says, hi, I'm Sarah. I believe that creativity and coffee make the world go round. And if you see someone sketching ideas on cafe napkins, that's probably me.
I like that.
Yeah.
Catchy.
It is catchy, right? It makes you kind of want to know more about Sarah.
Yeah. It really works because it tells you something about her values, right? Creativity, energy, and it also paints a picture in your mind so you remember her.
Right. It's like a little hook.
It's like a hook, exactly.
Yeah, to draw you in. Okay, so then step 2 is share your story. And they suggest weaving your profession into an engaging narrative.
Okay.
So instead of just being I'm a designer, which is fine, but they give this example. I transform ideas into visual stories through design. What started as doodling in math class became my dream career. Now I help brands find their unique voice in the digital world.
Wow, that's great.
Right.
That's a great example. Because it's not just a job title anymore. It's a journey,
It is.
And people remember stories way more than they remember just dry facts.
Oh, for sure. Way more.
So when you connect a personal experience to your professional skills, it makes you so much more relatable and interesting.
Yeah. I can totally see that. Okay, so then step 3, where we show our passion, to give the example. When I'm not designing, I teach art to kids at our local community center. Watching them discover their creative voice reminds me why I fell in love with design.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right, you can just feel the enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
Like
have
that.
you ever noticed how some people just light up when they talk about the things they love?
Totally, yeah.
That genuine passion is just contagious.
It is.
It makes you more engaging, and it shows that you really care about what you do.
That's so true. Okay, and finally we have add a unique touch. And the guide suggests something like, fun fact, I once designed an award-winning brand identity during a 12-hour flight without wifey proving creativity can strike anywhere. Right. It's kind of unexpected.
Totally.
And it just makes you want to know more.
Yeah.
So we've got our blueprint, but then there's also how we deliver it right.
Yeah, absolutely. The words are just part of the picture, right? The guide also emphasizes perfect timing, keeping it short and sweet, like a movie trailer.
Right. So no rambling?
Exactly. Got to leave them wanting more.
Okay, yeah. I've been on the receiving end of those rambles before.
We all have.
And it's tough.
And then there's body language essentials. Things like confident posture, a genuine smile, making eye contact, even mirroring the energy of the people around you. Those nonverbal cues speak volumes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like our bodies are talking even when our mouths aren't.
Exactly. I once saw this amazing presentation, really, but the speaker was hunched over the whole time, avoiding eye contact.
Oh, no.
And it really took away from the message. So it's about aligning those words with your body language to make a really powerful impression.
All right, now it's time to learn some powerful words that will make your introductions more engaging and natural. After learning these, We'll talk again and see how you can start using them in real life. So let's dive in. The first word is engage. A great introduction doesn't just state your name, it invites the other person into a conversation. Imagine this. You're at a party and you say, "Hi, I'm Alex." And then, awkward silence. What if you say, "Hey, I'm Alex. I love trying new foods. Do you have a favorite restaurant around here?" Suddenly you've engaged the person. You've given them something to respond to. Here's another example. Let's say you're at a networking event. Instead of just saying, "Hi, I'm Mia. I work in marketing. Try this." "Hey, I'm Mia. I work in marketing and I love coming up with creative ideas. What do you do?" See the difference? Engaging introductions make conversations flow naturally. The second word is personalize. Your introduction should reflect you, not just a boring label, but something that makes you stand out. Let's compare two introductions. First one, "Hi, I'm Jake. I work in IT." Now the second one, "Hey, I'm Jake. I'm a total tech geek. I love fixing things people say are impossible to fix." Which one is more memorable? The second one, of course. It's personalized. It gives a small insight into Jake's personality. If you're a student, don't just say, "I'm Sarah and I study business." Instead, try, "I'm Sarah. I study business and I'm super passionate about startups. One day, I want to build my own company." That small personal touch makes all the difference. All right, now that you've learned these two powerful words, engage and personalize, think about how you can use them in your own introductions. We'll talk more in just a moment, but first take a second to think, how would you introduce yourself using these techniques? Hold on to that thought. We'll be back.
Okay, so we've got the words and we've got the delivery down, but how do we actually get good at this, like in practice?
Yeah, practice is key, right?
Of course.
The guide suggests recording yourself, listening back to it, practicing with friends, getting comfortable with your intro in all different kinds of settings.
So it's not just about memorizing a script.
No, it's about owning it.
Yeah, and making it feel natural.
Exactly. It's about truly owning your story. And the guide also mentions, having different versions of your intro, one for professional settings, maybe a more casual one for social gatherings, even like a quick elevator pitch
Oh, that's smart.
for when you bump into someone unexpectedly.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't introduce yourself the same way at a job interview as you would at a party, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's about adapting to the context while staying true to who you are.
And that brings us to, I think, the most important point. Be authentically you.
Yes. Couldn't agree more.
Like when you try too hard to be someone you're not, it just feels inauthentic,
Absolutely. And people can sense that a mile away.
Yeah, they can totally tell.
This is about letting your true personality shine through.
Yeah. So instead of dreading those tell me about yourself moments, what if we saw them as a chance to connect with someone in a real and genuine way?
I love that.
Right.
It's the start of a conversation, not a performance.
That is such a good takeaway.
Mm-hmm.
So as you think about your own, hook, those little elements that make you you, remember, the goal is to connect with people, to spark a conversation, to leave a lasting impression.
Right.
And, what if we stopped seeing introductions as a chore and started seeing them as an opportunity to share our story with the world?
I love that. It's like opening the door to all these new connections and possibilities.
So go out there, practice those introductions, and watch those first impressions just soar.
Have fun with it.